Hi, I'm Zoe Triska, the book's editor at the Huffington Post. I'm here with Wally Lamb, author of the new book, We Are Water. Can you tell us a little bit about your inspiration for this new book?
Yeah, actually, it goes back to my hometown of Norwich, Connecticut. Two incidents. One, a devastating flood, and the other, an African-American artist who couldn't sell his work in his own time but is now highly collectible. I took those two real-life things and I put them together, and a story sort of jumped back and forth between them.
And what is the book about?
It's about, well, it starts out a middle-aged woman who has been married for many years, decides to leave her husband for a woman. And they have 3 grown kids, and so it's sort of the repercussions of and the changes and shifts in that family. But then it goes back in time to the flood, and it's about art and also about deeply hidden secrets.
It sounds really fun and fascinating. It's not fun. I mean, it's about just some serious themes going on there.
The fun comes when it's finished. When the novel is finished, you put that last period on that last sentence.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Where do you like to read?
I like to read in libraries. Actually, I'll grab a book and get away from the internet and the smartphone and that kind of stuff, and just sit and chill at one of the tables in the library. I live near the University of Connecticut, and there's one particular study carrel that I gravitate to, and I always feel a little bit annoyed when a student who is paying tuition is sitting in my carrel. But yeah, I like libraries.
What was the last thing you read there?
The last thing I read was some research. I'm still in recovery from We Are Water, but I'm looking at my next ideas,
so
I was reading about, believe it or not, the New York funeral of Rudolph Valentino. Go figure.
Do you have any details that you can give us about, your new book?
Well, no. My new book is We Are Water. The other one is still sort of a vague dream, into the future. Yeah.
What's your favorite line from literature or poetry?
Let me think about that. I think maybe, I love Dickens and, the master storyteller. And I think maybe the opening of A Tale of Two Cities. These are the best of times. These are the worst of times. I mean, it has relevance today, does it not?
Yeah, I know. And that sentence is about how many words is in that sentence. It's a really good sentence to have be your favorite line because it's so long.
Right.
And beautiful and repetitive, and it's great. And I love that. It's a great sentence.
I'm not going to do it, but I could also recite from memory the first paragraph of The Great Gatsby, another of my favorites.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is really good. And did you see the movie?
No, I haven't yet, but I'm here in New York, and so I'm gonna get to it before I go home.
I would recommend it. I mean, Baz Luhrmann. If you like Baz Luhrmann, I think it's good. But I think it's good anyway. I don't even love Baz Luhrmann, and I thought it was he's a perfect person to do a Great Gatsby adaptation, isn't he?
I think so, yeah, because that showmanship, I'm sure, is surfaces in the parties and that kind of thing. I like the casting decisions he's made too.
Who's the one author or what book would you recommend that everybody read?
I think probably one of the books that I was really impressed with is a book called The Orchardist. It's a novel by a debut writer, and her name is Amanda something. It sounds like Conklin, but it's not.
It's a C. It's Amanda C. I remember.
Yeah, Amanda Coplin. Amanda Coplin. Sorry, Amanda. But I loved that story. Really interesting characters, provocative setting, crazy stuff going on. It really kept me turning the pages.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Wally. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.